Hello, welcome to Jay's Bricks Mix, and today I'm going to be doing a Collectible Minifigure Series 25 review. Before we get started, please welcome our special guests. Darth Maul, as you may recall from our last speed build that we did. He even has the throne. Aloy and Varl from LEGO Horizon Adventures from my popular video game characters video. The Villager, same video I just mentioned. And lastly, Mateo. Oh wait, sorry, there's more. Mateo from the Dreams Treehouse speed build. We have Yessie and Servo from Jedi Bob Starfighter and the X-Wing TIE Fighter mashup. And Nick Fury and his Quinjet from Avengers Tower. Our final guest is Master Yoda, who will be hiding a little bit on set. I just want to say, before we get started, that all these minifigures do have bases. I'm just not going to be showing them, because I find it's easier to show the minifigures without the bases. Okay, so for our first character, we have the Video Gamer. I personally love this minifigure, and I feel like, Briggs, you will love this minifigure. As you can see, it has the, I think it's called RGB gaming keyboard, and the RGB gaming mouse, and obviously a little trophy over there, but there's nothing special about that. This is a really cool mouse. You can see all the details, the green scroller, the yellow clickers. It really adds just a nice 3D level of detail. It makes it go from your standard flat tile to a whole new thing. Now looking at the gamer, as you can see, there's this really cool prang on the side of her legs, and this really big logo on the front of her chest. I personally think this is a callback to Nexo Knights, because the logo for the main, like the leader, is Clay. Oh, also the thing in the corner of her shirt, it was the leading, I guess you can say, clothing brand in LEGO City. The Vita Rush thing on the back of her shirt, that's like a soda brand. As you can see, two expressions. Pink hair, always nice. Green headphones, epic. I have a ton of those parts because I collected every single Volcano Explorers. Just bragging. Something you could build for her is a gaming setup, and you can make it 2-player, so you can have like 2 benches, a table, and because she came with an extra mouse when the person I bought this minifigure from got it, and it's like, you can have it front over for gaming. As for the monitors, I just used a LEGO ATV handlebar, attached the monitors on either side, and for the bottom part, attach it with a clip. I'm told you can program various keys to do various things in various games. I have extra space on the back of the desk for space for the trophy. And there you have it, 2-player gaming setup and gamer. Overall, I'll give this character it's got flair. Our second character in the video is the 2024 Olympics runner. You may be wondering, why does it say 2024? You may be thinking, you think Series 25 was created in 2025, but no. They used to do them in order of the years, now it's just a year off, I guess. The special hair, as you can see at the top, it has like a hole for a feather or something. Double-sided face, for some reason it's stuck. Let me just focus the camera. I don't know what this guy's racing for, but Olympics 2024 racer, it's pretty cool. And he won a gold medal. Another really cool thing. I think the next thing I'm going to talk about is the really awesome leg pieces. LEGO hasn't really... I remember they released one of these, like half normal, half that, but yeah. Something you could build for this guy is a nice little finish line for him to cross. Overall, I'm going to rate this character, it's got flair for the really cool colored parts and rare parts. Something I forgot to mention is this really cool first place thing. Nice printing, pretty simple, nothing much else. It's more like a first place winner's block. Our next character is the, I guess you can call her Mushroom Forest Girl? First off, let's start with the butterfly. I really love the color schemes. Blue and green are my two favorite colors. This is a double-sided head minifigure. Nice, very simple back printing. Sometimes the heads get stuck and I can't really move them. This is a really cool mushroom hat, as you can see. Rosy cheeks. You probably use this head from Mary Poppins. Rosy cheeks, obviously. She looks really cute with this. If you're not very interested in this minifigure itself, I have something you can do. Take off that mushroom hat for another project, and stick some hair on, and then you have your very own ballerina in training. The butterfly can just wander around your Ninjago city, because there's like lots of plants and nature in there. I'll be saving this for another video, maybe a short. Next up is my personal, second favorite of all these, the goat farmer. Let's start with the contents of the bag. It's white studs. My guess is this is goat wool, and just here he's going to take it into town and sell them. Simple headpiece from Jedi Bob, or the Jedi, maybe. Double-sided face, very relaxed face on one side. Very impressive printing on the front. I really like the tiny money bag. That's a detail worth pointing out. Just kind of shows how poor he is and how hard he works. Gotta respect this guy. He has a backpack to carry it in, which you noticed when I dumped out the two things. One thing you can do with these is saddle the bag onto the goat, put the goat wool in it, and then just make this guy head to your medieval marketplace. He has a very fuzzy jacket on the outside, it looks like, with the, I guess, classic medieval rounded castle collar, I guess. I'm not sure what it's called, but it's just what you kind of come to think of when you think of medieval, the people who blow the horns for the queen. This goat can stand sideways on studs. Some of those older animals, like this canine, can do it. But as we move along over some of the years, the animals tend to not do it. They weren't made for that. They're only made for straight angles. A perfect example is this dog that I'll be showing you. The minifigure came soon. You can see I'm rotating it on all studs, but it's not sticking on any of them. I think we came pretty close there, but nah, nothing. Yeah, just straight angles for some, like, newer animals. See? Not much. I tried again because I thought it was close, but nah. Just straight. I'll give this one, overall, it's got flair. Good news is I have the Lion Knight's castle where he can sell his stuff in. Our next one is this purple-winged creature. We'll start with some of the really cool parts about this. These basic claws, I already got them in a 2023 Spinjitzu spinner, so nothing interesting about those. Now, let's look at this minifigure's printing. Looks to be sort of, I guess, a girl edition of the creature. These legs are pretty cool. I already got them in different colors. As you can see, they can't go forward all the way off and back, they go backward all the way. That's like the opposite of minifigure legs. These purple wing pieces, I don't know any other Lego set that would have these, so if you're looking for rare pieces, this is probably your best bet. Really cool. I have these in like white and light blue. The light blue ones came with the same minifigure I just mentioned. I got the legs on previously. Now, you can see the clear neck thing. Nothing special about that, so moving on. Single-sided face, but really cool hair here. I remember this was used on minifigure in Horizon. I think it was like Aloy's adopted dad. I don't play the actual Horizon games. Like, all the games I play are Lego. Except for like Mario Tennis, Mario Kart, and Tsum Tsum. Here's the back printing. Just revealing it. I gotta say, this face is kind of creepy. I think overall I'm going to give this minifigure just don't care. I'm not that into mythical creatures. I have zero idea what this is, and I mean, I already have like a ton of bad guys. I kind of feel like the flying monkeys from Wizard of Oz surpassed this thing, minifig-wise. Up next is Dog Groomer Lady. She's just sniffing away at her dog in a very musical-like fashion. Now that that's over, let's get talking about this minifigure. I really love the unique hairpiece. There's also a hearing aid on the side of it. Double-sided head. That's a pretty common thing in sets nowadays, but I always appreciate two expressions. It gives me more playability. Oh, now I point out the earpiece. Once again, I'm doing the voiceovers, so don't question me. Scissors, pretty common in LEGO sets. I'm pretty sure those come in a lot of friends' advent calendars. Now, talking about the torso printing, there's a really nice sort of badge, a nice apron, but the back, there's like next to nothing on the back of the torso for printing. I really love all the wrinkles in the bottom, but it makes me wonder why there's no wrinkles on the top. Gold trimming is nice. Up next is our Viking. I'm going to call her a Viking because she looks the part. Warrior. As you can see, really nice hair, red braid in the back, double-sided face. This second face gives her a very terrifying appearance. There's also a symbol on her belt that just screams Viking. It's a recolored Izzy sword, which also came in a D&D set. And, nice legs. Overall, I think I can give this one, it's got flair. I found this music especially for this next one. This is what me and my siblings call Train Kid. This looks like it could be your new train engineer if you just give it adult legs and a new head, maybe even a beard. As we can see, he has some nice glasses, an eye patch, nice little pocket on the front. Now, let's talk about his really awesome train here. Several pieces. I guess you can call this a pre-speed build. Hopefully next week I'll get around to posting the speed build of this. No promises though, I may have other plans. Really nice piece. I think they made it like that so I have more purpose for it in the future. And also so you can have fun spinning the wheels. The wheels are actually, I guess you can use them as weights in a gym. How it works is kind of like you just split your minifigure in half, stick them back together in there. Really love this kid. One building idea you could do is kind of make him other small train cars. And what I do here is basically a little station. You can probably make it cardboard and then have his dog ride in one of the extra cars I just recommended. I think overall, I'm going to give this one, it's got flair. I love trains.
The steam billows going up the hill, whistle blows, here we go.
Next up is what I like to call the Bat Knight, or the Dark Knight, if you just want to reference Batman with this guy. Now there's a literal Dark Knight. I kind of consider him part of the... Okay, Hermit King. I have no idea what his shield is supposed to be referencing. Usually when LEGO makes their knights, they're usually referencing something. Cool axe that looks like it could be in a Star Wars movie, or Prime Empire. It's a really cool shield that looks like it belongs in Medieval. Nice one, LEGO. Good chip. That kind of looks like he's like smiling or yelling. And then we get to the minifigure himself. We have a really nice torso with all the fancy golden decorations. And the head, it's admittedly a bit creepy on the red side, but this looks more normal. That is terrifying. I kind of usually prefer to put the red on the helmet, but real quick, let's look at the arms, the printing on the arms and the back. More gold detailing, basically the front, except for, you know, the arms and back. I'm going to try having the gray side. Let's see what that looks like. Ooh, that actually isn't bad. I like it. The helmet is a bit of a rubbery plastic piece. I'm kind of I have to use a little force to bend it a bit. I'm not one of those people that goes to the extremes of intentionally breaking Legos, or even accidentally. I do that occasionally. Hey, that kind of reminds me, one time I accidentally kind of like was getting on the floor to get something, then I kind of put my knee on a Lego piece, and it was a brown broom, and it just snapped. Something you could do for this guy is give him some hair and give him an army of bats. That's next to night bat, by the way. Hey, my hair! Thank you, Sig. And if you're lucky, maybe you'll even have a black horse from the 1980s to give him. For our next character, this is my all-time favorite, so I'm just going to go ahead and give it the rating. It's got flair. This is like an old-timey looking detective with white skin, gray outfit, and mustache. Fancy black tie and boots. Let me just focus the camera. As you can see, we have some very nice trench coat printing on him. Back isn't all that interesting. I gotta say that this guy compared to Detective Zane is like nothing. Detective Zane is like, I would say 5 times better. We can kind of see how it kind of, the trench coat tucks a little bit at the boot. This is a very cool hat piece. I would say this looks even more professional detective than what they did for Zane, which was a cowboy hat, but the wide brim of the cowboy hat just gives it some real flair. Moving on to this red fish. Breaking news! It's a red fish. There's nothing special about it. Nothing really special about the accessories here. Moving on to our next thing, which is something you can do with a detective. If you're lucky, you might have hair in this monochrome color. I wouldn't recommend black. Okay, I guess I would recommend black, but definitely not white. But gray hair is like perfect. It adds just what this guy needs. I personally really love this handsome brushed back gray hair. I actually got on a Vic Hoskins minifigure from like 2015. For this next character, we have Triceratops costume guy. I actually encountered like a red edition of this in Lego Fortnite one time. I don't really have Lego Fortnite anymore. I used to love that game. Anyway, back to the minifigure. I think we should start with this unique helmet piece. It's not every day you get a dinosaur-shaped minifigure hair/helmet piece, you know, mask. Really cool. I feel like they really captured the essence of a Triceratops in that. I have no idea what essence means actually, but like the personality of it, the shape. We can see the cool printing on the front, the knees, the toes, the belly. The back has some really nice scales. The arms have what could be mud or just a continuation of the scales. So what you can do with this guy is set up a little force for him. Overall, I'll give this it's got flair. Our final character is the workout lady. 10-pound weight. It's pretty cool. If you get 2 of her, you can make like one of those double weights, and you can call it 20 pounds. This is the minifigure itself. As we can see, she has very cool printing. Her working outfit is 2 different brands. The leading brand in Lego City is her shorts. For her top, I'm not a woman's clothing person. Oh wait, hold on. This tattoo, it actually looks like it's made of certain Lego pieces. Double-sided face. I'll return to the top in a second. Yeah, like I said, some of them get stuck. The top is actually from this brand called Sport. Now I'm thinking of Switch Sports. I also want to mention I missed her Vita Rush bottle. Like I said, this is a soda brand in Lego City. All in all, I think I'll give this minifigure a just don't care. I'm never, I'm not a workout person. Unless it's saber choreography. I did it. I gave a Collectible minifigure Series 25 review in about 20 minutes, and gave you ideas on what you could use these characters for. That's it for today, guys. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel for more content. And if you saw the announcement, hopefully I'll be releasing a tutorial sometime.